Here is why you should start using componenting in Godot. So I like to think about componenting as a computer. The computer is the base node, and underneath the computer you have all those components. Components are the processor, the motherboard, all those things. You can add components to different computers, and every component has its own functionality, and you don't have to add every component to every computer. So you can say like, I am gonna choose this processor for this computer, and I'm gonna choose another processor for another computer. And that's how componenting works. It's like the same node, but you can use it in different scenarios and underneath different nodes, so you can choose which component to add to which node. Like you have a node where you need interacting, you can add an interact component, things like that. Let's look at an example in my current game. Okay, here we are in my player scene, and you can see I have the player as a root node here, but underneath the player I have lots of nodes. All those nodes are components, my own created components, but also the nodes from Godot are also components. Like the collision shape. Collision shape is a node where you think, I need my thing to have collision or to be detected by something, so I'm gonna add a collision shape to it. That's why you can add a component. You can use this component over your whole project collision shape, or even over multiple projects. That's the same with your own created components. So I thought my player needs to have some stats, so I'm gonna add a stat component to my player. My player needs to take damage, so I'm gonna add a damage component to my things. But I also can use that with some things like my other things in my project. So I have these arcade machines types, and I need some interaction with. So I'm gonna add a interaction component, which is based off an area 2D. So you can also use base components from Godot to extend your components. And I use this interact component over my whole project. Like I have some zombies here, and you can see I have an interact component in it. So I don't have to rewrite the code from my interact component. I just have um, to add this collision shape to it, which is not that hard. So if you don't want to rewrite every line of code, just use componenting.